Well, hello everybody. It's me, Mike, with Team Brothership. I have a very loudly purring cat on my lap right now, which I'm sure the microphone is probably picking up, so that's cool. But it's better than the giant truck that just pulled away. Oh no, now she's standing on the keyboard. Alright, yes, we need to go down here. Anyway, if I sound different today, it's also because I've been very sick lately. Yeah, this is like the worst conditions to do a Let's Play, but I did really want to finish this one in October, much like the Rondo of Blood Let's Play. So yes, this will be our third and final episode of the Neverhood, my Neverhood Let's Play. And like I said, it's October. It's actually Halloween when I'm recording this. I'm trying to squeak it in right under the wire. Ooh, a match. Uh-oh. That looks fun. This will not be a super long episode. There's not really a heck of a lot of game left to go. And actually, we've already spent most of the game, unless I missed a disc, in which case this will be a very long episode. Hey, look who it is. It's our little mousy buddy. Remember? No, I didn't. That should be the last disc, I believe. 9, 10... There's a tail in my face. 9, 10, 16. I should write that down. Pick up the disc. Yeah, this is going to be a relatively short episode. No, I don't have any of the keys. I don't have any of them? Oh, right. This will be a relatively short episode because there's just not a whole lot left to do. Oh, that wasn't a match that I picked up. That was actually a pin. I know exactly what to do with it. Although I did, when I was editing my previous episode, the second episode, I did notice immediately something that I had forgotten to go back and do. So we will have to backtrack a little bit, but I'll probably cut that out just so the rest of you don't have to watch me just like stomp around in the wilderness. Let's do this first. Yeah, really all we need right now are 3 keys. That just got us one of them, essentially. And we should be able to get the other one now. That's it. That should be the 3 last discs that we needed. And we'll watch this brief video now that we've found them all.
Me Willie.
Hi, Willie.
Me Willie trombone. These discs tell a story. Story about good. Story about bad. These discs are all that are left of the true story. True story of the closing of the Third Age. Willie know that once you know this truth, then you know what to do.
Oh, Willie, you're giving us
Listen,
far too much credit.
I tell you. It all starts with Hoborg, a being who had to create because he had to. He make a world full of beauty and wonder. This world, the Neverhood, a world where he could live forever and evermore. Hoborg thought this world would make him happy, but it make him sad. Walking around his big, beautiful new world make him feel all alone. But then Hoborg get him an idea. He said,
I know. I'll make a friend to enjoy this world with me.
Holborg happy to have a new friend. He named him Clog and welcome him to the Neverhood.
Looks
Everything
somewhat
you
familiar.
see here is yours to enjoy. You and I shall spend all our days here together. With you by my side, I'll make more.
Corral!
No! I mean, no, Clog. This crown is the only thing that you cannot have. I am ruler of this world, the Neverhood, and a ruler needs his crown. Surely you can understand that. Now go and explore your new home, while I go back to my throne room to plan some more people to make.
So, Holborg go to make more friends. And Clog start thinking bad things. Sitting in the throne room, Holborg start thinking about who he make next.
Huh? What? My crown!
Yeah. Now, Hoborg, we shall see who rules this world. You cannot rule without a crown.
Clog! No!
I declare myself Clog, ruler of the Neverhood.
What have I done?
Might look a little familiar.
Yow! Sheesh! My, this baby packs a wallop. What's this? Frozen solid, hmm? It seems this crown does more than give you reign over the Neverhood. It's also your secret to life. What a pity.
Clog right about that. Without his crown, Holborg stuck in a big, helpless sleep. Ooh, that Clog scare me. Things look icky, but maybe hope. Maybe a life seed. Holborg boo-boo with Clog. Clog go all stinky bad, but Willie know what to do. Yes. Ooh, me hope Clog no find out about this. Scary. Happy birthday! If you watching this, then you do good. Really happy. Now you
Love that
need
shot.
this. Go do more good and look out for bad. Really know bad is always where you forget to look. Bye!
Well, that's that. So that's what we've been collecting all those discs for, because we needed this bad boy. So we've got this key. There's one more downstairs. And I'm going to go get the third one right now, because I forgot to do it earlier, when I probably should have. When we pulled the pin and connected the world. That one's blown up, because that place got smushed. Ugh, it's not the pin place. I think it's this one. Maybe. Yes. Okay. I'm going to just pause the recording for a minute because you don't need to see me walk all the way back and forth. So I will rejoin you shortly. So we're back now. We're back. And we're back in our weird little contraption-y thing here. From the very... Oh, we're stuck again. Come on. Back from the beginning of the game. Here we go. See, that's the crease from when I pulled the pin. That... Come on. That reconnected the two halves of the world and allowed us to progress further in this thing. And this track is actually taking us around back... Come on. Kind of around the back of everything. And this might look... No. This is not easily controlled. As it probably wouldn't be. Come on. This took us around back, so this is where that huge long sequence of numbers, or not numbers, shapes that I had to put in. This is that same room there. So we're kind of around the back of that, and we just grabbed our second key. Like I said, I should have done this earlier, but c'est la vie. Anyway, so now I'm going to go tromp all the way back, which is going to take me some time. So I will pause the recording once again, and I will rejoin you shortly. Alright, and we're back. So we've got 2 of our 3 keys, and we will be reclaiming the 3rd one shortly. So anyway, that whole little video that you saw, that was basically the backstory of the Neverhood. So it was created by this guy, Hoborg, to be a perfect place, veritable Garden of Eden. It's all very, like, biblical myths. Heavily inspired by biblical myths, I should say. And if you... I mean, that gives you all the information that you really need to get through the game. But if you want more, there's more backstory. It's all written on that gigantic wall that we talked about back in episode 1. It's really... the game does a great job of not overwhelming you with information, even though it very easily could. But giving you enough to kind of be excited about. All right, I'm going to write this down real quick, too, because I mean, we're basically done at this point. My pen's broken. Cool. We're basically done at this point. I mean, the game's not super long, like I said, and if you lay the groundwork, then this last section goes really quickly. If you didn't know to set all this stuff up, then yeah, it can be kind of a slog. You might have to jump back and forth a lot using that. So Willie's still helping us. His awkward face. Alright. Last couple keys. I think this leads right into the final area. I don't remember any other puzzles. Alright, this one goes to... Oh, something else is already in it. You're all in the wrong places. Alright, this guy goes here. You go here. No, you don't. You go... Somebody else is where you need to be. You go here. And you go here. There we go. Alright. Well, I'm pretty sure this is the last area, so I'm going to just drop a quick save because there are 2 different endings, and I would like to show them. Well, there's 3 if you count falling to your death in that hole. But... Oh. This is actually... I forgot about this puzzle. It's setting you up. So remember, this is the very first... Well, I guess second puzzle in the game. Alright. It's setting you up to think like you got to do something similar again. Like you have to pull one of these things and get the plant to catch it, because one of these drops this bridge and one of them lowers the spikes. But it's like, well, but how do you get through if you need both of them? because the plant can only hold one at a time. Well, you just do it that way. some lateral thinking. Actually, no. Here's where I'm gonna save, because this is the last room. All right, here we go.
I'm sorry. Did I frighten you? My name is Clog. Everything you see here is mine to do with as I so desire. And I desire for all of this to be yours
who's that
to
over
rule.
there?
All you have to do is wear the adornment of a king. Yes, the Neverhood crown. You know where this baby goes, so let us make our decision, shall we?
All right. So this is the only time during a cutscene when you actually have some agency. I think it's I mean, when I was a kid and I did this, it was really obvious what the correct answer was, but we'll do the bad one first, just so you can see what that is. Like, all right, I'm gonna put it on my head. Nothing bad will come from this, I'm sure.
Yes! He bought it! I win! I am the ruler of this world now.
I mean, it didn't really work out great for Clog either. All right, we're going to just jump right from those credits. Kind of quick and dirty, but it makes its point. All right, here we are back. So, yeah, you don't want to take the crown, much like the Eden myths. Taking the source of knowledge is not what you want.
I'm sorry.
I can't tell if he's
Did I
voiced by
frighten
the
you?
same person
My
in
name
different
is
scenes or not.
Clog.
His voice kind of sounds different all the time. I don't know if that's deliberate or just because they didn't have consistent voice actors.
Do with as I so desire. And I desire for all of this to be yours to rule.
There might be
All you
some
have to do
heavy
is wear the
implications
adornment
of
a king.
what you're supposed to do with the puzzle, right?
Neverhood crown. You know where this baby goes, so let us make our decision, shall we?
So the correct answer is to click on Hoborg over here.
What? What? I know what you're thinking, and you can forget it. What the?
That's the only time I've ever seen a video game where pantsing has been used as a distraction technique.
You will regret this!
Will he though?
You are toying with forces for which you know nothing about! Klaymen, no!
Asleep so long. Who woke me? What is your name?
Klaymen.
It's the only time he speaks in the whole game.
Yes, of course. Well, stand up, friend. You saved this world, and
Die, you old fool! Son of a...
you know, I never really understood that guy. Come on, Klaymen. We've got a Neverhood to finish. This nursery is where it all starts. So wait here, Klaymen, and I'll make you some friends.
He's checking his watch, but he doesn't have one on. I hear you, buddy. Falling asleep. Look at him there, just snoozing peacefully. He's had a busy day. He had to save the world, or the neighborhood, anyways. Yeah, there's a whole thing in the backstory that like Hoborg was originally supposed to create.
Klaymen, wake up.
Klaymen, wake up!
Hey, everybody. This is Klaymen. And without his smarts, compassion, and high moral fiber, we wouldn't be here today.
Half a cheer for Klaymen!
Hip hip, hoo!
It is now time to goof off.
This is what it was all building towards. You've saved reality just so these idiots can dance around like goobers. But he's still sad. There's somebody who's not here. Some friends who fell by the wayside.
Klaymen! Klaymen! Up here! Hey!
Yay! Bill and Willie are back. Aw.
Man, things are good.
So that's it. That's the end of the Neverhood. And you get the guy singing the plot. He actually is summoning up the entire... Oh, I love these sketches that they show you. They look really cool. I think these are... I think it's Doug Tinaple, who also did the art for Earthworm Jim. I think I kind of hinted around that in one of the earlier episodes. But anyway, yeah, so that's the Neverhood. There was, what I was going to say earlier, there was a little bit in that giant hallway where they talk about how Hoborg was originally supposed to create an entire world, but through shenanigans, the like creation clay that he was given essentially by God, by the one or the creator or whatever it's called, he lost most of it because he got chased by a monster, so he only had enough left to create a neighborhood, hence where the Neverhood came from. But it's cute. I mean, it's supposed to be... It almost reminds me a little bit of like SpongeBob SquarePants, like just this little neighborhood, this tiny town, totally set apart on its own. No, there's a skull monkey. Implications of things to come. So this was definitely a little bit of a different game. It's a little bit of a different game compared to some of the other ones that I've played, but I hope you've enjoyed it. I don't think that's still there. www.neverhood.com. You can check and see. Doug Tinaple. So I hope you've enjoyed this. It's a little different, more low-key, I would say, if anything, although it took much longer, is much more stressful on my end because of nonsense. But It's a fun game, and it's one I don't think it's been re-released or ported at all. I think it's kind of hard to find unless you download it from somewhere, or unless you're like me and you have an old CD copy that you can pull into Scum VM, which is a shame. It's a really good game. I know Armacrog was the sort of spiritual sequel that came about. I played a chunk of that. I haven't finished it. It's very, very, very similar, but legally distinct, as they say. That's another one that it was supposed to be this whole huge series, but I don't think they've done any more with it. So, I love this stupid song. Anyway, everybody, we'll wrap up now. It's been a very, very short episode. But I want to thank you for joining me. As always, I've been Mike with Team Brothership, and I will see you for my next Let's Play very soon. Have a great week.